in Paredon, Guatemala. It's a little seaside village. It's really cool. The beach, it's pretty much black volcanic sand. You've got quite a few little guest houses, backpackers. This is the quieter side of the beach. The other side is more of the party side. So depending where you want to be and what you want to do is where you go crash out. There's also a bunch of mangroves around here. So if you feel like paddleboarding, otherwise getting a kayak and going through, definitely worthwhile, definitely pretty cool. And then the beach is straight down this road. So we'll check that out in a sec. Peace. So also something to remember about this beach, because of the black sand and it gets pretty hot here, the sand turns to lava. It gets super hot on the toes. So just be very careful when you're walking on here. And also, so the waves, they're pretty awesome, but there's quite a strong back current here. So just be careful with yourselves. If you got little ones and you bring them down, just be wary of when they go swimming, because yeah, the back currents is pretty hardcore. It's a really good beach for surfing, because yeah, the swell is pretty nice, and man, you get like a swell every couple of seconds, so it's pretty awesome. There's Babs. So we made it to San Pedro, and this is our view for the day. Beautiful place, really rich in different types of mine history and local history. The place is quite touristy, so definitely have an open mind when you're coming here. You're not going to get the full-on Guatemalan experience, but you're definitely going to get loads of handicrafts, loads of street food, loads of just people doing their things. These are the boats that you can catch to all the different little towns. They cost between 10 and 20 quetzales, so it's not too bad. Yeah, I'll show you what the rest of the town looks like. Indian nose hike. So a really cool trek, really easy. It takes like maybe 30-45 minutes at most if you're slow. The price is 100 quetzales, and that gets you a guide, gets you a hot chocolate at the top, and it gets you a piece of bread or a piece of cornbread. And then this is your view. So down there you've got San Juan, and then San Pedro up there. This is the Atitlan Lake. Super, super, super pretty. So not much wildlife through here, but it's pretty cool. You got a little bit of forest terrain, and then we also go through a corn plantation. It's supposed to be one of the prettier places, which I can definitely say it is. You've got all these roads that are laced with different types of decoration, artwork, cool ceiling place, lovely view. So yeah, it's really pretty. It looks very, very quiet at the moment, so that's one thing. There you can, so if you're in San Pedro, you can just jump into a moto or tuk-tuk, and that will get you here for 10 quetzales per person, so 20 if you're two. Just remember to check your price before you go, so that you're not going to get ripped off or anything. But yeah, rad little place so far. We're heading up to, I really can't say this word, but heading up to the viewpoint now. It's about 15 minutes, 20 minutes up. Just recall when you get to the, there's a guard hut, you need to pay 30 quetzales per person. And the steps are horrible. Nice little view so far. It's Babes, still recovering from this morning's hike. Yeah, after a long grueling 10 minutes, I think this is your entrance. Nice little view of the mountains. Voilà. Yeah. And there's your view. So we were up there somewhere this morning for the sunrise, and we're here for the day. You got your handicrafts, loads of stalls. Muchas gracias. Loads of cafes, little shops. I would imagine all of them are the lovely tourist prices. We'll get there for the main viewpoint. this umbrella street is super long. Starts all the way at the top down there, and then I guess if you follow it all the way down, you get down to the docks. And there's just so much stuff around here. The street art, the murals. It's just beautiful. Really, really, really pretty. Chichicastenango. This market is supposedly the biggest market in the whole of Guatemala. You've got people that come from all the different types, all the different villages around this area, and they come shop, otherwise they come buy. It's pretty rad. Alright. They come to sell or come shop. One of the two. Hola, hola. Market, you can find everything. You've got your animals, you've got your dead animals, or your unalived animals. You've got your sweeties, your vegetables, your handicrafts, your different types of clothing, different types of quilts. It's really impressive. There's so many stores, there's so many people. Things to definitely look out for. Because there's so many people, you could be the victim of pickpocketing, so just keep that in mind. And yeah, otherwise there's an influx of police around here because they know that it's quite a tourist area nowadays, so you should be pretty safe coming through. But it's beautiful, really, really pretty. Look at all this stuff. Super cool, super colourful. There's always something about these places. You do have to have your livestock, and as you can see, they just keep them in weird positions. So, yeah. Something weird. Do they? So we're in San Marcos, one of the little towns of Lake Atitlan. So we'll check what this place is like. I heard there's a national park here, and quite a bit of stuff to look around and look at. So yeah, let's check it out. So we're at a small little Parque National Park. It's got a couple of miradors. It's all very man-made and built up. Cost is $20 per person, and gives you quite a cool couple of views. Guess you can do cliff jumping and swimming around here as well. It's called Parque Chichicastenango. I can't say these names, so I'll write in the description when I get there. Nice little panoramic view of the place. Very pretty. So this is the summit of San Pedro, of the little national park. It's 1,450 meters up. There's Nandi taking in the views. Good little pet pooch following us around, wanting some food. We don't have any. And a little bit of a view. Not too bad. Very pretty. To Santa Cruz on Atitlan Lake, and there's my lab looking all pretty with the camera, and this is our view. This place is really chilled. There's not a lot going on here. There's a couple of hikes, but also be warned that there's petty thievery and things like that. So either go in a group or take a guide. So I wouldn't suggest going by yourself, otherwise in a pair, just for safety reasons. Couple of restaurants around, but also everything closes around 6, 7. So if you are eating, eat early, otherwise cook. And I think this place is also really good for sunset, because I think the sunset's that way and the sunrise is right over there. So perfect sunrise, and of course for the volcanoes. Away.